people are often tired of boring. It ensures you follow all the best practices for performance. First contribution repo is a beginner friendly guide. It's my favorite repository because you are the tip of that coding iceberg. Hey developers, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to deep dive into a list of repositories. Whether you are a beginner or experienced coder, these repositories will boost your skills, streamline your workflow, and most importantly, keep you ahead in the game of development. So be with me till the end because we are about to explore the best GitHub repos that every developer should know about. So let's begin. Firstly, let's talk about repositories for learning and documentation. These are perfect for leveling your skills and understanding concepts deeply. Number 1, FreeCodeCamp. This repository is a goldmine for anyone learning to code because it's packed with resources on web development, data analysis, machine learning, and many more things. You can see here every folder are quite structured, and also if you go in readme file, here a lot of things are listed. So this is our first GitHub repo. Let's move to second, which is ebook foundation and free programming books. This is also a very good repo for free programming books. It has links to thousands of free programming books in multiple languages. And this repository you must bookmark because it will help you in every point of your development journey. Because whenever you will start learning some new technology or whenever you will try to get some resources for those technology, you will easily get here. Here you can see there are sections of books, cast, courses, docs, and if you will go in readme section, here also there is a lot of things mentioned and listed here. And when I first went there, I found everything is Arabic, but later on I get to know there is a lot of option of languages, so you can select by your own. Whichever language you want, you can get from there. From whole internet, the resources are crawled and mentioned here. Let's move to tools and frameworks that make your development very fast and more efficient. Number 1, oh my G Shell. G Shell, you might be knowing, this is the terminal that we get in Mac OS by default. In Windows generally there is bash. This repo is totally for G Shell terminal because people are often tired of boring terminal. You can check out this oh my G Shell. It's an open source framework for managing your G Shell configuration with themes and plugins. Number 2, Flutter. It's my favorite repository because I'm also a Flutter developer. This Flutter repository, you can say it's a one-stop destination. It's perfect for building cross-platform application with single code base. In this repository, you will find a lot of examples, a lot of components that you can directly copy from here and paste in your project. You will find that this example section is very helpful because here you will find a lot of examples with complete code base that you can take inspiration, and also you can copy code from here and paste in your project. That will overcome a lot of time when you are building UIs in Flutter. Now let me introduce some awesome repositories. These curated lists are full of valuable resources for specific topics. First, Awesome. The repository name itself is awesome. The Awesome repo by Saurus, which is a collection of awesome things across various fields like development tools, programming languages, and even AI. Here also, if you will go to readme file, you will find a bunch of things that are listed here. You can explore as of interest your topics. Second, Front-end Checklist. This repo, the front-end checklist, is must for web developers. It ensures you follow all the best practices for performance, SEO, and accessibility. Here also you will get a lot of resources and list of good practices that you should do whenever you are building a website. Now, if you are looking to contribute to open source, these repositories are a great place to start. Number 1, the first contribution. The first contribution repo is a beginner-friendly guide to make your first GitHub contribution, and it's a great way to get started with open source. Here you will find a great guide to learn Git and GitHub and also how to contribute to open source. A lot of things are mentioned here basically regarding to your first contribution to open source. So if you are interested in contributing to open source, this repo is going to be a hello world for this. Second, Microsoft VS Code. This is the Visual Studio Code repo by Microsoft. You might be knowing contributing here is a great way to work with one of the most popular code editors out there. You might be using VS Code for your day-to-day programming. You also might be knowing this is open source. You can also contribute in that as well. These type of repos are great place to learn because here a lot of senior developers from all over the world are contributing. You can see their codes, how they are writing, how they are optimizing code, how they are making changes to existing codes. In these type of project only you will going to realize you are the tip of that coding iceberg. Finally, let's not forget some fun and experimental GitHub repos to explore. Number 1, 30 seconds of code. 30 seconds of code is fantastic repo for quick coding snippets, perfect for learning new tricks and improving your programming skills. In this GitHub repo, you will find a lot of tips and tricks that you can apply while doing coding. Like instead of writing code like this, you can optimize and you can write your code like this. A lot of these type of things are mentioned here. Number 2, paper.js. If you love working with visuals, check out paper.js. It's an open source vector graphics scripting framework that's super fun to play with. So that's it. These are the GitHub repositories that are packed with tools, knowledge, inspiration to level up your development journey. And let me know in the comments which one you are most excited to explore. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more such contents. Until next time, keep building and keep exploring.